it's Loz. How are you? I'm trying to get this camera set up. It's kind of moved itself around and what's going on. Hi. Sorry, I've got sunlight coming in the window. It's probably not the best spot to be sitting. How are you guys? I'm doing an earlier live than normal just because I thought I'd catch the Aussies, because apparently my Aussies are my second biggest audience. Who knew? So originally it was all Americans, and now like 24% or something is Australian, 22% is Australians. Hi guys, hi. So I'm in Perth. So if you're in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Adelaide, Darwin, join me because you'll be awake. If you're in London, you're probably just going to work. Because I know Londoners, don't start till 9 a.m. Not like Australians that start work earlier. How are you guys? Hi guys, hi. And if you're in Europe, you'll be awake. All the Americans are asleep. This is not for the Americans. How are you guys? What's happening? 9 people here already. Oh my God. This is a good time to go on. 10 people. Hooray. Hi, Margaret Magnolia. What a beautiful name. So guys, do you have any manifestation questions? I'm sorry about the sun coming in my reflective glasses. So guys, if you've not joined me before and you've just caught this live on your For You page, I'm Loz, and we chat about changing your negative thinking, getting the life you want, manifesting shit. That's what we talk about here. So if you have any questions about how to manifest, if you're confused by all this LOA bullshit that you see on your For You page with crystals and candles and salt lamps and shit, ask me some questions. If you suffer from depression or anxiety and the meds aren't working and you want to change those negative thoughts, ask me a question. Hi, good morning, Amy Collier X. How are you, darling? Hi, guys. Do you have any questions? And tell me, where are you coming in from? Who's Australian here? Who's European? Who's British? They're the only ones I can think that are awake. Who's Singaporean and Asian? Who else is here? I'm in Perth, WA. No one's even heard of it. No one's even heard of it. Catherine joined. Hi, guys. Hi, Lee Hopo joined. Hi, guys. Oh, you're in New South Wales? I used to live there. I didn't see much of it, to be honest. I only saw Sydney. British. I used to live there too. You're in the UK too. Oh, miss London. I miss Sydney. Making me miss my old places, guys. Oh, guten Tag from Germany. Wie geht's? I'm terrible German. High school German, sorry. South Africa, I've been there. Living in Italy. I love that place. It's my favourite place in the world, Italy. Been to Rome so many freaking times, practically lived there. On the Central Coast. Central Coast of what? Queensland. Central Coast of Africa? Where are you? Charlie's-man. Hi, guys. Hi, Kimmy. Well, you're here. I know you're here. You can catch me live because you're in the same place as me. North of Sydney. Oh, I never went north of Sydney. The further I got north was like Ryde. That's not north. How are you guys? What's happening? Do you have any questions? I'll tell you something about health. You know how we're talking about manifesting health? Something just happened that just blew my mind. So I've got an old drama teacher from drama school who everyone was scared of. We had to go on his class in second semester, and he was a scary drama teacher. But by the end of working with him, you love this guy. Anyway, recently he got, like a couple of years ago, diagnosed with like the worst cancer. I think it was like pancreatic something. Like real bad. And they told him, you won't live. It was terminal. Somebody, because he's so well loved, somebody set up a page on Facebook called the KJ Fan Group, because his initials are KJ. And everyone around the world, Sydney, Melbourne, London, LA, all these actors who'd worked with him for like the last 40 years, all joined this page and were all sending him well wishes and saying, KJ, we love you, you're going to be great, da-da-da-da-da-da. And he was like sending diagnoses saying to us through someone else, oh, no, it's not, fixable, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to be positive. I've gone on this special, experimental thing, but they're not saying it's going to work, da-da-da-da. Someone just wrote on the page today saying he's totally cured. He went to the doctors and they told him, their words were, it's a miracle. There is no sign of cancer whatsoever. I honestly believe that the fact that the doctors can't tell him how he got cured and they weren't expecting it, there was so much well wishes and so much love and so much thought being put into sending him well wishes for the last 2 years over this page, this group that someone formed from all around the world. I reckon we fucking did it because everyone was willing him to be well. They'd constantly write messages on there and say, we love you so much, you've got this, da-da-da-da-da. I swear to you, because the doctors can't describe to him how he got better. And he said, I believe in science, but they said it was a miracle. I'm like, if the doctors yourself said it was a miracle, it's interesting. Okay, guys, got any questions? Good morning. Hi. So I believe my affirmations. I've accepted them to be true. Do I still do them? Of course you fucking do. Darling, that's wonderful that you believe them. Now just keep doing them. Because you don't want that old shit to creep in. Okay? But look, if you're feeling amazing and you're walking around with sunshine beaming out of you and you feel fantastic and your self-concept's on point, you're up here on the pedestal, darling, stop. But as soon as you feel that old negative shit creep in, do it again. Okay? I say affirm all the time just so you can keep at it. But darling, it's up to you. If you're feeling amazing, amazing. How do you keep faith that my manifestation is coming? I doubt myself sometimes. Is it free will on the other side? No, darling, no free will. Because if law of assumption is real, and it is, and everyone is based on your thoughts, your dominant thinking, and all they can reflect back to you is your thoughts about you, them, and the situation, then how can they possibly have free will? They can't, because all they can reflect back to you through like telepathic, I don't know what, how it works, I fucking don't know, but I know it does, is your thoughts. Therefore, they have no free will. They literally can't. In your reality, just like in their reality, no one has any free will in theirs. I know it's hard to understand. So if that's the case, then you've got to understand, if you want to not doubt yourself, look at your life presently. Write down all the shit now that you think you might have created with your thinking. Is your job not the way it was, or what you want it to be? Is your relationship with certain people not the way you want it to be? What good things have you manifested, do you think, with your thoughts? With good thoughts about yourself? With good thoughts about other people? Maybe write those down. And then you'll realise what you've actually done already, and then you'll believe your power and you won't doubt yourself so much, darling. Because not knowing your power is the core of this. People who don't believe in their power and think it's the universe feel lost. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys it's not the fucking universe. That is the most unempowering, ridiculous bullshit anyone's trying to tell you. Realise this is you, darling, and then you won't doubt it. If you really doubt it, start doing things like people are doing on my Facebook page. Guys, manifest live with Loz. If you tried to get my Facebook page to watch all these lives and you haven't been able to get in, guess what someone told me today on the morning live? It's manifest space live space with space Loz space. You've got to put the spaces in to find the group. How annoying. Why is this live? Like, am I frozen? It looks like it's frozen. How to not be frustrated when he's not texting, communicating? His lack of action makes me doubt. Well, darling, your frustration and your doubt is causing him not to text you, and his lack of action. You understand? It's all you guys. Your thoughts create. If you have thoughts like, why isn't he fucking texting me, that bastard? He's never going to text me, is he? This isn't working. He won't. Guys, it comes from you. You need to get that all this comes from you. Did you mess up the relationship with your insecure thoughts? Yes. So, you're still messing it up by having insecure thoughts when he's not texting. They don't have to be in front of you for them to hear your thinking, guys, to feel your thoughts. They could be on the other side of the world. They know what you're thinking. They knew what you were thinking when you're in the room together, having a relationship. They know what you're thinking when they're not with you, when you're not in contact. Seriously. You need to really get this, guys. Everyone is with you. They're in you. We're not separate. They can hear and feel everything that you're thinking. Stop thinking when he's not contacting. Why isn't he contacting me? I hate this no contact. It's so frustrating. Because that's making it happen. Understand? What do you think about Bob Proctor? I like the guy. Can't believe he's still alive. He just bangs on about vibration a little bit too much and being happy a little bit too much. And I'd love to sit down with him and say, hello, Bob. How do you know what your vibration is? Could you please explain? And then when he tells me he just knows he's at a certain vibration, I'll say, how do you know that? Do you have a vibration meter? I don't understand. Because nobody can explain to you how you're at the right vibration. Even Oprah talks about her fucking vibration. I don't think Oprah understands how she manifests. Even though she manifested everything in her whole life, she describes it as vibration, but I don't even think she can explain it. So I like, oh yeah, just watch Joseph Ally and he mentioned letting go. Do you really have to? Well, look, Joseph is very, very Neville-based, and Neville talked about letting it go as in you live in the end, you visualize, because he wasn't an affirmer necessarily, Neville, okay, and you let go of it out, you let go of the how. But Neville could fully live in the end all the time. What I'm saying, this is what the flaw in people following Neville to the core of his teaching they fuck it up, or they can't do it, because Neville could visualize like a master. He just lived as if, oh, I've got, this money coming in from someone who owes the money. It's done. He never thought about it again, and it was done. Other people fret, they worry. He was in such a calm place. He knew he was God. He had no doubt. Doubt fucking never entered his mind, so he could let go. Does doubt enter your mind? Do you get frustrated that it hasn't happened yet? If you have to keep affirming. If you have to keep visualizing and living in the end. You're not Neville. We're not all Zen masters, guys. We're not all Buddha sitting there like, la. The rest of us have fucking negative thoughts take over our day all day long. That's when you have to persist, guys. And he said persist, persist, persist until it hardens into fact. So it's interesting that Joseph's talking about letting go, because Neville says on one hand persist and he says let go on the other. He more says persist. So Joe's a bit screwy on that, because actually Neville says persist more than he says let go. How do you disconnect from your feeling the other person's feeling when you're separated? How do you disconnect from you feeling the other person's feelings? You can't feel the other person's feelings, darling. Where are you getting that from? No. They've got no free will. You're sending out your shit to them, not the other way around. Okay? Just understand that in your reality, it's just you sending shit out to them. Don't worry about what they're feeling. The feelings you're feeling are yours. You get it? I know it's really hard to get your head around this, guys, but everyone's in their own reality. Just trust me. So basically, don't question it. Yes, that's what Neville did. He never questioned his power, and therefore he could let go in this letting go sense. The rest of us probably can't. What, am I delayed, guys, when I'm talking? It looks like I'm delayed. It's very weird. I'm having problems visualizing. I can't see myself in the moment. I can see myself, but not my face. Darling, you're not meant to see yourself. You're meant to look from your eyes. Look at the thing. I'm looking at my living room. If I were in my living room, I can't see me in the visualization, can I? You're not meant to be in third person necessarily. First person is better. Neville says first person. You can do it in third person if you want, but you don't have to see you. If you're really in the situation, you wouldn't see you. You'd just see your hands. Wouldn't you? From your eyes, darling. Don't try and see yourself. Are you in Perth? Yes, I am. You're in the Philippines. If two people are manifesting the same person, who would get the person? Darling, go and watch my video on my page. Two people manifesting one person. Guess what? You win. It's your reality. They can have them over in their reality. You can have them in yours. You can't manifest the same person, the other person win. You always win in your own reality. If you're living in the end with them, you're with them. The end. Go and watch the video, darling, about parallel realities. In TikTok, there are videos that are saying thinking more about him will repel him. Is this true? Oh my God. Matrix ping you. Please stop watching that shit. I'm trying to get you guys to stop watching anything about LOA, crystals, candles, talking to water. If someone's got a salt lamp or a crystal in the video, go like this, press your screen really hard and press not interested. So your few pages isn't full of this shit. Because it's fucking confusing you guys about, what did you say? If you're thinking about them, it'll repel them. If you're thinking negative shit, yeah. But if you're thinking they love me and only me, we are blissfully happily married, that won't repel them. In fact, it will do the complete opposite. Whoever's talking about repelling them, like saying you're thinking about it too much, that's bullshit. Neediness, yeah, sure. If you're thinking, fuck, I need you back, that's negative thinking. You want to have positive thoughts about the person, not needy, negative shit. Not thinking, where is it? Why isn't he texting me? Yeah, that'll repel them easy, right? You've got to be thinking negative thoughts are being replaced by your affirmations, your new positive thoughts. Therefore, they're out picturing, and therefore the person acts on that. If you have the negative thinking, they will act on that, if that's what they're talking about. But if they're just talking about don't think about it and let it go, not interested. Seriously, stop watching it, because it's complete bullshit. Unless you're a Zen master, you can't let it go. Sorry. What do you do when people keep filling you with doubts about manifestation? Well, fucking stop talking to them about it for the first instance. Guys, most people don't understand this. Almost no one on the planet understands that they're manifesting their own life with their thoughts. If you try and tell them manifesting is just their dominant thinking, they'll go, no, isn't it that secret thing? Isn't it that secret book? And you'll be like, no, it's not. But that's what everyone thinks it is. Darling, whatever you do, don't discuss it with people unless they're like-minded. I have about 3 friends I can discuss this with. Everyone else just thinks I'm a nut. Don't discuss it with them. Seriously. They'll just reflect your doubts. If they're doubting, they're actually reflecting your doubt about it. So it means you have doubts. So guys, if anyone reflects in your 3D reality, your doubt, saying you and your ex won't ever get back together, why don't you give up? all they're doing is reflecting your thinking. It's like a psychic or a tarot reader reflecting back to you your thoughts. If they say you should give up on him, he's never coming back, that's actually your thought that you had previously, and you're reflecting it onto the tarot reader, and they're reflecting it back to you. So stop thinking that shit, darling, but also keep away from people who don't believe in manifestation, or don't keep away from them, just don't discuss it with them, darling. They'll think you're a witch. Guys, am I delayed? Is this funny? This video looks delayed. What's the best thing you've ever manifested? Oh, shit, lots of shit, darling. Watch my previous videos, guys. All my lives, I talk about what I've manifested, my house, my car, all that stuff. Because I can't repeat this every live. People get sick of it who's on here every live. They'll be like, sick of hearing about your car. But yeah, even just in general, they also say he's not coming back, so that's just me. Yes, darling. Everyone who says stuff like that to you is just reflecting your thinking. Just like if you broke up with your ex and he said to you, I think we should just be friends. That's you thinking, I bet you he doesn't want me. I bet you he wants to date other girls. And then he'll say, I think we should just be friends. Let's just be friends. It came from your thought first, then they outpicture it. Okay? So when your friends do it, it's exactly the same, unfortunately. This video is a bit delayed. Yes, what's going on? Why is that? I've got great Wi-Fi. I just emptied my iPad. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, guys. Can you actually hear me? Hi, I want to manifest coming back to Melbourne before July. What should I do? Well, darling, imagine you live in Melbourne. Imagine you're already in Melbourne. Oh, I love living in Melbourne. God, I love that I've returned to Melbourne. Melbourne's such a great place. I love Melbourne. Imagine you live there, darling, and you'll get there by July. Yeah, I've noticed that I most likely did manifest our breakup by accident. Yes, we all do, darling. It's a shit when you realise it. You beat yourself up. You think, fuck, I'm an idiot. Don't do that. Don't beat yourself up. Just realise it and realise now that you can change it. Okay, because you created it, therefore you can uncreate it and recreate it with new thinking, new positive thoughts about you and them, and you can improve the situation. All right, darling? Watch my video about how to manifest a text. And guys, if you're lost and you've never watched me before, go back down my page almost to the bottom and watch how to manifest properly. It's in a black heading. Watch the 12 videos and you'll understand that the universe isn't doing shit for you, and that your thoughts create breakups. They also create manifestations that you do want. All right? The things you do want and the things you don't want. It's just your dominant thinking, guys. Hi, I love you. You're great. Oh, thank you, darling. Any career advice for coping with new responsibilities? Well, darling, stop saying you're not coping. Something in you is thinking that you're not going to cope because they're new and it's scary and it's too much responsibility. La, 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 la. Is that what you're thinking, darling, Emma? Just to imagine that you're capable, that you're confident, that you know exactly what the fuck you're doing. Anyone can give you anything and you understand it instantly. I'm great at my job. I'm good at everything everyone gives me. I can be given thousands of responsibilities and I can handle them all. Say that, darling. Affirm that. I'm trying to manifest figuring out what business I'll be good at. Any tips? Darling, it doesn't matter. Just say, my business is booming. God, I'm so overrun with clients I don't know what to do with myself. And hello, darling. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for the present. And your subconscious will figure out a bridge of incidents to show you what career you should be doing. Seriously. Oh, wow, I got confetti. Your things will happen in your 3D. People will move. Someone will offer you something. Someone will, something's happened. I've lost connection. Unstable connection. How strange. And bridge of incidents will occur to show you what career you should have. People will start talking to you about stuff. Opportunities will come your way. A bridge of incidents will occur if you live in the end that you already have a wonderful career, darling. All you have to say is, I love my career. My business is booming. I'm overrun with clients. Understand? Things will start to move in your 3D. 25 new messages. Holy shit. Sorry, guys. Ugh. I've made a list of things I accidentally manifested. I think of something out of nowhere and then I see it. Oh, you're making a list of things you accidentally manifested. That's a great idea, guys, because then you know your power. Because you realise, fuck, I created that and that. Oh, my God, I can't believe I did those things. Yes. Oh, I got flowers. Thank you, darling. Hello, beautiful lady. Hi, Samantha Holland. I literally love you. I can't deal with you. Thanks, Natasha. Hello from Australia. Could I get a card, please? What do you mean a card? What do you mean a card? How am I going to get you a card? I don't understand. I keep failing with weight loss year after year. Well, shit, Auntie G. Stop telling yourself that. If you tell yourself you're failing, you will. You're telling yourself, your subconscious, we're going to fail at losing this weight again. Fuck, I never lose weight. I always fail it. And then your subconscious goes, oh, all right, next time you go on a diet, we have to fail. You're telling it what to do. It's listening to you all day long. Stop saying that shit. Start saying, I am my perfect size. I love my hourglass figure. I just breathe and I lose weight. Start looking at yourself. And, darling, see your new body. Even if you don't look in the mirror, just imagine your new body, darling. Imagine people telling you look like you've lost weight. Stop saying that shit about failing. Don't even say it. I want a specific house. Do I affirm manifest saying the address? Oh, you know exactly what the house is, darling? Imagine living there. Imagine saying, I love living at bloody street. You can do that. Affirmation. Imagine what the inside... Have you seen it? Have you been inside? Imagine you sleeping in that bed. Be there. Here, there, now. There is here. So when you're in your bed, imagine you're in that bed, in that house. When you're in your kitchen, imagine you're in that kitchen, in that house. Imagine you're opening the door every day of your house is that house. Be there now. That's what Neville calls it. There, here. I can't remember. There, now. It's a very different way of thinking for me. Super interesting to hear. Oh, good. I love my gut. Why are you telling me you love your gut? My girlfriend is stuck overseas, relationship taking its toll. What should I do? Well, stop saying it's taking its toll. Because then it will. It'll take a toll on your relationship, her being away. Look at it as a good thing that you can repair. You can, like, build a beautiful, valued, like, relationship over the phone and over FaceTime. It's not just about the sex. It's about getting to know each other. And you can build this beautiful thing so when you do see each other and you missed each other, absence makes the heart grow fonder and it builds. And then it's wonderful. And then by the time you get together again, you'll just want to be married. Darling, you're seeing it as a bad thing. Stop seeing the corona and the distance as a toll on your relationship. If you keep repeating that and saying that and thinking that, it'll take a toll. Next minute, she'll find someone else. Because you're thinking it's taking a toll. Start thinking it's improving your relationship. Look at it differently, darling. Look at it differently. And it will start to change. Intrusive thoughts are a problem for me. Any advice? Well, darling, stop telling yourself you're having intrusive thoughts for a start. We all have intrusive thoughts. All of us, all day long. Some of us just notice them more than others. Some of us got OCD or depression or whatever, so we notice them. Now, darling, write down every negative thought you've ever had all day. Every negative thought you had today. Write down. I'm a piece of shit. God, you're stupid. What'd you do that for? I'm fat. No one loves me. Now, write a line down the middle of the page. Write the opposite. Everyone loves me. I have a beautiful figure. I am perfect just the way I am. I am the smartest girl in every room. And then, every time you have that negative thought, darling, say those affirmations. No, shut up, Karen. And jump in with your new affirmation. That's your new thought. That's all an affirmation is, guys. Your new thought. Why is this so delayed? I've got 71 people here, so I don't want to log off. Sorry, guys. It says unstable connection, even though my Wi-Fi box is just there. The hell? Let's all affirm that I have excellent connection. I have excellent connection. What does it mean if I see double numbers all the time? Fucking nothing, darling. You're just manifesting numbers. Stop doing it. Or if you see them, give them good meaning. It doesn't mean anything, darling. And seeing numbers, signs, anything is just whatever meaning you give it. I could see 1111 and I think it means the devil's coming into my life. You could see it and think your manifestation's coming. It's just whatever meaning you give it, darling. It's just your reticular activating system noticing the numbers. How do I stop overthinking and pushing away my current partner? I know I'm manifesting him to leave. Well, fucking stop that, Nicola. What are you thinking that's pushing him away? Stop doing it. Guys, you've got to realise that when someone meets you and they're in a relationship with you, they fucking want to be there. Stop letting all your negative shit push them away with all your crap that's got nothing to do with them. Nothing to do with them. They're there for a reason. They want to be with you. Convince yourself of that, please. I haven't done this in relationships. I've pushed everyone away because I couldn't understand why they were there. Why would you be here? I'm so flawed. I'm not perfect. I'm not good enough. Why would you be here? And guess what? Then they fucking leave. Darling, stop that. Start working on you. Work on your self-concept. Look at all my videos that say anything about self-concept. Watch them. Watch self-concept for your SP. It's one of the most popular videos. It's got a red heading. Go and watch it. Build your self-concept up, darling, because you're going to ruin your relationship and you're going to push him away with all your shit you think about you. It's got nothing to do with him. I need you to be choked out. Well, that's lovely. I'm so depressed but can't get out of it. Well, darling, Magenta Mayhem, watch these lives every day. I go daily, twice daily, okay? Start talking to us. Go to my Facebook group, Manifest Live with Loz, space in between each word. There's a like-minded community of about 140 people in there now, guys, all discussing this, all helping each other, doing affirmations, video, like posts, giving each other advice. But, darling, you've got to write down all your depressing thoughts, all the shit that you're thinking, all the negative shit, then write the opposite on the other side of the page and start affirming that every day, darling. Have a visualization of you are now the woman you want to be. And stop thinking that you're depressed. Stop saying it. Every time you say it, you're affirming that you are. Your subconscious will think, oh, yeah, that's right, we're depressed. Oh, yeah, we're depressed. And they're going to show you every bit of evidence to show you you're fucking depressed. Stop saying it. Guys, if you're suffering from PTSD, anxiety, depression, any of that shit, stop saying it. You're affirming it with your words. Can I manifest using only affirmations? Yes, darling. You don't need visualization. Affirmations are just as good. Loz, how do you live in the outcome? You live up here in your mind, guys. You don't look at the 3D. You're up here married already. When your SP isn't even calling you, you just ignore it. You think, oh, he'll call me any minute because he loves me, because he's my husband. He loves me so much. You've got to be a bit delusional, guys. Up here. Oh, thank you, darling Magenta. You've got to live up here, guys. Okay? You've got to ignore the 3D. You created that shit with your mind. It's old. It's a reflection of your old thoughts. Realise, oh, fuck, I'm changing you. That's right. I fucking did this. I'm going to change it. Realise you created your 3D, guys, with your thoughts. It's just old thoughts. It's a shadow world. It's an echo world. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. It's echoing. And that's what your 3D reality is. Know that you're changing it, and soon it will change. But you have to change your thinking. You have to change you first, then the reality changes. If you don't live in the end, you don't affirm, you don't start being the new you, the 3D reality won't reflect that. I'm confused about manifestation and the LOA. What's the difference? Guys, if you're watching anything about LOA, please press not interested, because LOA, as in law of attraction, is not a thing. You're not attracting anything. The universe isn't doing anything for you. It's nothing outside of you. Everything is you. You manifest all day long with your dominant thoughts. Your dominant thoughts create your reality. Everyone in your world, in your 3D world, reacts and reflects your thinking about you, them, and situations in general. If you think you're not good enough, people treat you that way. If you think you're the shit and you're the queen bee, everyone will treat you like that. The bus boy, the Uber driver, your boyfriend, your mum. If you think you're a piece of shit, everyone will treat you like that. If you think your boyfriend's an asshole, he'll start acting like one. If you think he's going to cheat, he will. It's how this shit works, guys. You've got no free will in your reality. Everyone is just reflecting your thoughts. There's no difference between manifesting and what I'm talking about. It is manifesting, because you're manifesting all day long. But if you're watching anyone holding a fucking crystal talking about the universe, not interested. Because they're leading you down a garden path of confusion, thinking that it's some attraction thing. You're attracting shit. You're not attracting anything, guys. You're creating it yourself with you. Just you. I've been positive 4 years in affirmation, but no change. I'm saying no change because it's years. Well, darling, stop saying there's no change. Stop being negative on what you've done, Sarah. Okay. Being positive. Are you doing this? Trying to be happy? Like all those stupid LOA teachers are trying to do? I'll be happy all the time. Well, that doesn't fucking work. What you need to do, darling, is replace your negative dominant thoughts with new positive dominant thoughts. I'm not enough. I'm more than good enough. I'm fat. I'm beautiful just the way I am. No one likes me. Everyone loves me. No one pays me attention. When I walk in a room, everyone takes notice. Darling, you've got to just be positively thinking, not positively feeling. Is that what you're doing? Tell me. Is that why? What affirmations are you using? Trying to be happy? Because that's why. If you're doing the affirmations like I just described and you're doing it correctly, then you've probably got an old story running that's countering your affirmations. I'm the most lovable girl in the world. No, you're not. You're a piece of shit. No one loves you. You've got to get rid of this shit, darling. The old story of you. Write it down. Write an essay of you. My life. My shitty fucking life. Screw it up. Burn it. Write a new story, darling, in your journal. On a piece of paper. The new you. Who you want to be. And just stick with that girl. The old girl's gone. See you later. Bye, old Sarah. Fuck off. New Sarah. Understand? You're so right. I never thought I deserved happiness, and I've never had it. So it is your thoughts. Hooray! Magenta, you've just discovered the mysteries of life. What you think manifests. The end. So now, darling, start thinking you deserve happiness. And happiness will come. Trust me. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. You've just realised that. Now move on to the new life where you're going to be happy. Hooray! Come join our Facebook group, darling. You can discuss it with everyone. Hi, guys. Reply to you. I'm trying to change... Oh, God. I'm trying to change my narcissistic father, military man. Well, darling, first of all, stop describing him as a narcissist, because he'll show up that way. I used to describe my dad as a narcissist, and now he's not, because I decided he wasn't. People turn up in your reality how you describe them. If you think he's a hard military man, he's got no emotions, he's got PTSD, the military fucked him up, he's a narcissist. That's exactly how he'll turn up. If you start saying, he loves me, he spends all his time with me, when I talk he always listens, he's always got time for me, he loves me so much, he expresses his feelings, he's always available to me, that's how he'll turn up eventually. When you convince yourself of that, when you live in the end that he is the father of your dreams. If you start saying that shit, keep saying that shit, he'll keep turning up with that shit. Can you talk about types of manifestors, please? I don't know. There aren't any types of manifestors, darling. There's just us. There's just you. You're a manifester. You're manifesting all day long. Ta-da! You're a genius. You're a manifester. There aren't any types. There's just manifesting. The end. All this shit you're watching, if you're talking about LOA and this and that, it's all bullshit. If anyone's telling you about the laws of the universe, the law of vibration, the law of effort, they're all just shit people have made up, guys. Sorry. They're just trying to get views on TikTok and they're fucking confused. Get them to come on here and argue with me about your dominant thoughts create. Oh, no, but you need vibration, you need emotion. I need the emotion meter. I need my vibration thing. No, you don't. What a load of shit. Is that what you're asking me, darling? I'm confused. Louise 8144. Is that what you're asking? Hindsight showed me I was in a toxic relationship. I didn't realise it at the time. Yes, darling. Now stop calling it toxic. Just decide it was fine. I've always had great relationships. Men have always respected me. I've always been loved and adored by men everywhere. All my relationships have been perfect. And things will start to change. Revise the past, darling, by saying always. The future will start changing, okay? Don't be that girl who had toxic relationships. Forget about her. She's gone. That old shell bells, she's dead. See ya. Do I have to say affirmations or can I live in the knowing and trusting? I have no opposing thoughts. Well, of course you fucking do. Emily Ruth Douglas. I don't know. Are you Buddha? Of course you have opposing thoughts. People who say I have no negative thoughts, I have no opposing thoughts, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Is your manifestation here? No. That means you have opposing thoughts. Sorry, darling. Sorry to shit on your parade. But of course you do. That's why it's not here yet. If it was here, it would mean you have no opposing thoughts. So until it's here, something's going on with you that you're not living in the end. That's opposing thoughts. So you can just do affirmations if you want, or you can just do visualization, one or the other, if that's what you're asking. You can just live in the end, if that's what you want to do. Great. And if you think you have no opposing thoughts, well, Jesus, come and teach me. Honestly, darling. I would love to have no opposing thoughts. That'd be wonderful. How do you get a job? Then every place I try and get a job never get back to me. Well, darling, because you think you're not going to get the job. Every place I try and get a job from never gets back to me. Guess what will happen? Every job you go for will never get back to you. You're telling your subconscious mind, hey, every job I'm going to go for, they're not going to like me. Okay, we'll send that out to them when we're in the room. You send off the email. You're in the interview and you're sending off thoughts of, you're not going to choose me, are you? People never like me in job interviews. Guess what they're going to do? Thank you, but we found another candidate. Because you're thinking it, darling. You're never going to get back to me. They won't. Stop fucking saying that. Start saying, I get every job I apply for. Everyone at job interviews loves me. Everything I apply for, they get back to me. I'm overrun with job offers. Confirm that. Some people have issues, yes, darling, including me. So no opposing thoughts, no, darling. So that's why it's easy to manifest little things like seeing a green car, no emotional attachment, no opposing thoughts. Yes, darling. That's why I can just say on the plane when they go, chicken or meat, chicken or beef, and they get to me and they go, oh, we only have beef. And I go, I'd like chicken, please. And they go, we don't have any. And I go, I want the chicken. I have no opposing thoughts to the fact that I will get the fucking chicken. They go back, they bring out the chicken. Everyone else around me is like, they told me no chicken. I'm like, I'm getting the goddamn chicken. I don't take no for an answer. But I had no opposing thoughts to that. If it was a specific person or $1 million, I'll have opposing thoughts that, of course you're not going to win $1 million on the lotto. Of course a specific person doesn't love you. I have all this negative shit, resistance, opposing thoughts about that important thing that I think is big. So the small things are much easier because you're not thinking anything bad about it. Yes, darling, you're getting it. I've been thinking about learning more about manifestations, and then here you are on my For You page. Hooray! Join us, darling. I go live twice a day. You never know when. And go and join the Facebook page. All these lives have been recorded, and they won't be delayed like this. I don't know why there's delay, but there's about 14, 15 lives I've done already, guys, and some of them are like 3 hours long. You can discuss things with people in there. Manifest Live with Loz. It's a private group. None of your friends will see your discussions in there. It's private. Just have to answer a few questions so I know you're not a spammer. And join the group. I'm going to start doing Zoom calls and shit soon too. But also if you want one-to-one coaching, guys, over video coaching, paid coaching, DM me. Can you show me how to twerk? I'm a visual learner. I don't know how to twerk, darling. Sorry. I do have a big ass though. I should know. But I just can't. Can an affirmation be, I take no for an answer? No. I don't take no for an answer. I never take no for an answer. No, you don't want to say I take no. You want to say I never take no for an answer. I run this shit. This is my reality and what I say goes. I am the queen bee. What I say goes. I run this shit. I'm the operant power. It does not operate itself. What I say, you're going to say, you're going to say. What I think, you're going to think, you're going to think. I run this shit. Darling, say stuff like that. I say that every day. And guess what? Everyone does. Is me doubting that it will happen? Isabel, what? You got it, M. Schmidt? Great. What is the most powerful manifestation method? Exactly what I'm telling you, darling. Live in the end as if you're already the man or woman you want to be. You are already married. You are already a famous actor. You are already a millionaire. Step into that state that you are already wealthy. You are already married. That is I am. I am that. They're the two most powerful words in the world. I am, because it's your consciousness. Whatever you say you are, you become. Your words are your wand. If you say I am fat, everyone will think you're fat. If you say I am not loved, people around you won't love you. If you say I'm the fucking shit, everyone adores me, and I get treated like a queen everywhere I go, I am a queen, guess what will happen? Everyone will treat you like that. I am. It's the most powerful thing. So you're living in the end by even saying I am. I am that. I am already that. That's the most powerful thing. Oh, what's... any more questions? How to get rid of your desperation / oppositive thoughts. Kempt Wood. Darling, please go and join my Facebook page. It's very supportive in there. Everyone's just lovely. They've all come from this TikTok. I only created it 3 weeks ago. Everyone's so into all of this. They're all helping each other. Go and join. It will really help you. Then follow me and make sure you follow my lives every day. We're really uplifting. We're talking about getting rid of your negative thinking. I go live twice daily. Now, what I want you to do is stop saying you're desperate and stop saying you have opposing thoughts, because that is going to manifest in your outside world. If you feel desperation, you're going to experience desperation. I feel desperation. Why am I feeling so desperate? I'm so depressed. I'm so anxious. I am. Did you hear what I said before? I am lovable. I'm a queen. If you can't saying I'm depressed, I am in desperation, guess what you'll be? You will literally outpicture that in your world. Your subconscious will be like, oh, your wish is my command. You want to be in desperation? We'll show you desperation. And they'll find evidence in your world to show you that you're in desperation. Stop saying that. That's the first thing, darling. Secondly, what I said before, write down every negative thought you had today. It'll fucking scare the shit out of you, because you wouldn't say that to your worst enemy. You have 70,000 thoughts a day. Darling, if you're feeling like you're in desperation, probably 99% of that shit was negative. Write it down. Write a line down the middle of the page. Write the complete opposite. I'm in desperation. No, my life is perfect. I've never been loved. Everyone has always loved me. No one listens to me. When I walk in a room, everyone takes notice. Write the opposite. Then, darling, every time you have one of those negative thoughts, you jump in with the affirmation. Then I want you to sit in your bed every morning without turning the lights on. Don't look at TikTok. Don't look at your phone. And say your affirmations, darling. Thank you, Louise. Say those affirmations. I am loved. I am wanted. My life has always been perfect. Everyone has always loved me. I am perfect just the way I am. I was wonderfully made. Whatever it is that you say, do it before you even wake up, before you even get out of bed. Do it at night when you're drowsy, going to sleep. Do the same thing, darling. Do it when you're on the toilet. How many times do you go to the toilet a day? Do it when you're on your lunch break. Do it. Thank you, Tina Mac, my darling. Okay? And then join our Facebook group, darling, and come and join our lives, because I don't want you to feel like you're in desperation. We're all here for you, Kempt Wood. Okay? From my daughter, she's listening. Oh, what, Louise? Hang on, I'm missing all the bloody... From your daughter? Oh, she sent it. Hang on, I'm really confused. Who's talking about sausages? I'm so confused. Do you have any tips on how to sew? Annapelle, what's going on? So, affirm they're getting bigger or use placebos. What are you talking about, guys? I'm missing this conversation. For my daughter, she's listening. What do you want for your daughter, Louise? The gifts. Oh, the gifts were from my daughter. Your daughter to me. Oh, tell her thank you very much. How lovely. Hi, Olivia Murray 911. Okay, guys, any more questions that I've actually missed here? If I have, can you just repeat them? I'm just scrolling up. You can manifest everything and anything you want. Yes, darling. Yes, you can. I went on a great date on Friday. Did you, Stephanie? Tell us more. Was this someone you knew, or was this someone new? How exciting. Darling, just affirm that that man adored you, or that woman adored you. They cannot stop thinking about you. They're obsessed with you now. You're the best thing that's ever happened to them. See what happens. It'll be good. Any more questions, guys? Do you have any scripting techniques that work best for you? I don't really script a lot, guys. I do have a journal. I must bring that journal out here one day. It says Inner Voices on the front. It's really funny. My friend and I, who are really into manifesting in London, gave it to me like 7 or 8 years ago for my birthday. It's hilarious. But what I will say about scripting is this. You can script, darling, doing the 3, 6, 9 or whatever, but when you do it, you've got to think it at the same time. You can't just be saying, John and I happily married, John and I happily married, John and I happily married for the 3 thing, and then go, I love my new car, I love my new car, I love my new car, but not thinking, I love my new car. I love my new car. Really decreeing it. When you do your affirmations, guys, you've got to imagine it like you're talking to a friend or you're saying it as truth. You're decreeing a thing, okay, with some oomph. If you're just doing it over and over and over again or scripting it, writing it out, doesn't do anything. On the other hand, if you want to write the new version of you as opposed to the old version, or a new version of your boyfriend as opposed to the old version, that's a great scripting technique. But you don't have to stare at it all day. It's just getting it out, writing the new version. You can do that, darling, but if you're doing the line one after the other affirmations, you really have to think it, okay? How to ignore the current reality. Do you don't really have to ignore it, darling. You just have to know that you're changing it. I have a screensaver. It says, I can't really show you because there's all these TikTok notifications, but it says, fuck you 3D, I'm changing you. Because I know I created it, so therefore I can change it. Then it doesn't bother me as much, darling. I love your vibe. I'm smiling whilst you were talking. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, darling. Are you on Insta? Yeah, I am. It's the same account name, darling, but I've hardly put any videos on there, to be honest. I'm not really active on there, but you can go over there if you want. What's your Facebook Live? No, I'm not going Facebook Live, darling. I'm just saving these lives from TikTok, putting them over onto Facebook at manifest space live space with space loz space. You've got to put the space in between to find the group. It's a private group, and you can watch all these back because I've done them about 2 a day almost since last Sunday. Or no, Sunday before. No, last Sunday. For a week, I've done 2 lives a day, and so many different questions are answered in there. Your answer will probably be there. What's the best manifesting technique? Living in the end, darling, as if it's already done. You are that man or woman you want to be already. Up here in your mind, you're living in the end. He was new. It was so fun. Oh, it's a new person. Hooray. Well done, darling. Let him text you. Let him come to you. Be the queen, darling, on a pedestal. Up here. You're up here. He's down here. Okay. Do my queen affirmation. It's on my thing. I'm the queen. I'm treated like a queen. Can I manifest to get clear eyesight again? I'm sure you can, darling. You can do anything. My old acting teacher just got rid of his cancer. You can get rid of your crappy eyes. Just start saying, I love how clear everything is now. I love how I can see everything. God, it's amazing how I can see everything now. God, my eyesight is so, so clear. Start affirming that, darling. Start imagining what you can't see. Do a visualization of what you can't see now. Imagine you can see it. I've been ghosted. What are some good affirmations to get him back? Well, first of all, Carrie G. Randall, what the fuck are you doing to get ghosted? Guys, if you get ghosted, you're doing this. You're either texting them too much, asking them where you stand, bothering them, showing desperate, needy energy with what the actions that you're doing. When anyone tells me they're getting ghosted, they've actually done something to be ghosted. So whatever that is, darling, please fucking stop. Secondly, I want you to start affirming that the person you're talking about who's ghosted you is with you. You're in a happy, loving relationship if that's what you want, or if it's a friendship, you're in a great friendship. You're BFF again. Leave up here in your mind, darling, that ghosting hasn't even happened. Ignore it. Act like it never happened. You can revise it and act like they never blocked you or they never ghosted you. Okay? Did you say ghosted? Oh, ghosted. You've been ghosted, not blocked. Sorry. I read your question wrong. You've been ghosted. Well, darling, when you get ghosted, it's because you thought they didn't like you enough. You thought you weren't good enough, and then they ghost you. You thought, oh, God, I hope they message me back. Hope I don't get ghosted like a different last guy. Hope he thinks I'm good enough. Maybe I'm not pretty enough. Maybe he's really good looking and other girls are looking at him. That's how you get ghosted, darling. Stop those thoughts. Got to work on you. He'll come back. Or she'll come back, okay? I don't understand that question, Skittles Milk. Any more questions, guys? Sorry, I've messed up ghosted with blocked. Please share that my memories FKD. What's FKD mean? Guys, I'm old. I don't know what all these abbreviations are you use. Took me years to work out what RN meant. What is an opposing thought? Just means the opposite of what you want, darling. Any more questions, guys? Hi from New Zealand. Yay. My next marriage is going to be amazing. Hooray. Live in it already, darling, as if you're already married with that next person. You're happily, blissfully married. Live in the end. Yes. Declare and decree a thing. Exactly, sunshine. Honestly, that's what the Bible says. And the Bible is all about creating. that you are God's and you create. It says, decree a thing and it shall be established unto thee. You have to decree it as truth. I am happily married. I am a millionaire. I am so famous and well known. Okay? That's how you should be affirming, guys. Not this, I'm happily married, I'm so famous, I'm so famous, I'm so fucking famous, I'm so famous. Whoa, I know what's happening on Snapchat. I'm so famous, I'm so fucking famous. No. Did you research on shamanic tapping, law of attraction? Did you want me to do research on shamanic tapping, darling, did you? Forgot all about it. Sorry. I don't believe in law of attractions. I'm not going to do research on that fucking bullshit. But shamans, I don't know much about them. Ayahuasca and all that, whatever it's called. I don't know, darling. I know about EFT tapping, but I don't know about shamanic tapping. I've got so many bloody messages in my DMs at the moment. I can't do any research. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I've got so many messages to answer for private coaching. God, I've never heard of living in the end. Amazing. I think I'm going to have to join Facebook. Yes, darling, do. Join my Facebook. Manifest space, live space, with space, low space. Well, I suppose you're in the space at the end. But, darling, all it is acting as if, except not doing it in the fucking 3D. So when all these stupid idiots, LOA people are saying, act as if, that means put on the wedding dress and walk around the streets as if you're married. Wear a wedding ring as if you're married. Well, then you look like a fucking lunatic. No. In your mind, you're married. You're living in the end. It's your 30th wedding anniversary with your beautiful husband you married 30 years ago. That's the end. You're on your honeymoon. That's the end. You're not thinking of your wedding day. You're thinking of in the future. If you want a child, you want to be pregnant, you think of your child's second birthday. You don't think of being pregnant. In the end, live in the end as if it's already done. You already are the man or woman you want to be, and it will outpicture for you in your world exactly how you want it. Well, you don't know how, but you will become that because you already are that. Can you specify a time that a manifestation will come in 3D? Oh, guys, I might just honestly commit curry if someone asks me again about can you have a set time for a manifestation to come. Guys, what do you think? Honestly, I'm asking you. Do you think you can do it? If you think you can do it, you can do it. If you're asking me the question, then you have a doubt that you can do it and therefore you won't be able to do it. The people who can manifest to something on a certain date are such master manifestors they can do it. All of us who are learning can't because we have doubts, we have opposing thoughts, we have to keep living in the end, we have to keep affirming because we don't believe we can do it by the certain date. If you can 100% believe that it's going to be done by that certain date, my darling, you absolutely can. But you've got to live in the end completely and have not a doubt. That's my answer. It comes in its own appointed time, my darling. You can't rush things. But if you're that powerful, come teach me. I just want affirmation. What does that mean, darling? You want an affirmation for what? Tell me what it is you want and I'll give you an affirmation if you want one, darling. Or go to the group and people can give you some ideas. What is the Manifesting an X series coming? Oh, sorry, darling. Yes, look, I actually want to create a whole box set to go with it that's extensive with hours and hours of video, and I haven't had a chance because I'm doing too many lives. I've got too many people asking for one-to-one coaching, and I don't have a chance to do it. Sorry, guys. I'll probably bring it out at the end of next week with the box set, okay? Is it still daylight outside? Yes, it is where I am, darling. Any more questions? What if you feel not okay from every morning? Well, darling, if you're not feeling okay every morning, come on my lives every morning and make you feel better. And then stop telling yourself you don't feel okay. And then start writing down all your shitty negative thinking. Create some amazing affirmations. Do your affirmations every day that are positive and you'll start feeling better every morning, darling. I've been manifesting something for 2 years and I've had so many doubts. Is it too late to change? Yes, darling, stop telling yourself that you've been trying and you've got so many doubts. Stop telling yourself you've got doubts. Tell yourself you're a master manifester. Guess what? You manifested everything in your life so far, so guess what? You can do it because you've already done all the shit that you don't want. You've been manifesting not being able to do this thing for 2 years. Ta-da, you're a master. Stop doubting it, darling. Doubt is the devil, as Neville says. In the Bible, doubt is literally translated in Hebraic language, in ancient Hebraic, as the devil. Doubt is the devil. Anytime you doubt, you shit in your manifestations. Stop doubting your power, darling. Look at your life so far. Realize you created that. Start doing small things. Test yourself and see. Test yourself. My best friend's going to say howdy to me. When I see my mum next, she's going to be wearing green. Start doing little things like that, guys, and you'll see it, and you'll be like, oh, my God, I'm that powerful. There's a whole lot in my Facebook group, people going, oh, my God, I want to manifest a man in a pink shirt. Just saw a man in a pink shirt on a billboard. I want to manifest someone saying howdy, and my mum just said howdy to me this morning. Test yourself and see, guys, and then you won't doubt your power, darling, and then you'll be able to do it. Because you realise you're powerful, okay? Oh, God, 6 new messages. 7 new messages. I'm from Australia. Where are you? I am in Perth, darling. 7 kids and a grandchild trauma and shit, you know. What are you saying, Tina? Why are you talking about trauma? Hang on. I don't know what your question is. I left my ex of 18 years. What's your feels on our reconnection? 7 kids and a grandchild, trauma and shit. Darling, well, stop talking about the fucking trauma for a start. The amount of DMs I'm getting with people telling me their fucking traumatic past, they're living in the past. No wonder it hasn't changed. I've got this terrible traumatic thing that happened, and my ex did this to me, and he used to bash me up, and blah, 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 blah. They're living in the old story. No wonder it's not changing. You are living as that person in the old story. You need to change you, darling. Step out of that trauma. Step out of the person who had all that shit happen to them, and new Tina, okay? Because nothing will be created new if you're still old Tina, living in the past. The past is history. See you later. It doesn't even exist anymore. It's just a memory. Go back, revise it. Imagine it never fucking happened. Go back to all the scenes of trauma. Revise them. Okay? Watch some of my lives about revision. Then, step into new Tina. Do positive affirmations, and I swear to you, in a week you'll feel better. Oh, sorry. I've been living in the end and being positive, but things are happening and making things bad for us. Oh, okay, learning the same word. You sent me a message. All right, darling, listen. What did you do in the 3D that caused that situation that you just told me in your DMs? You did something. What did you do? Tell me. Because that situation didn't just come from nowhere. What action did you carry out, or what did you say that caused the situation? Can you tell me? And I'll tell you how to fix it. How can I visualize the end? Darling, just live there. What is it you actually want? If it's $1 million, imagine the house you live in for $1 million. Imagine the things you would do if you had $1 million. Not you're holding $1 million. Act as if you are the man or woman who already has the $1 million, okay? If you want to be married, imagine your honeymoon. Imagine your 30th year wedding anniversary. If you want to have children, imagine your child's birthday. That's living in the end, darling. This idea of revision is life-changing. I'm telling you what, guys, it's fucking bizarre when you do it, because the now is the only moment you're in. Now, this moment I just spoke about, it's gone. It's in the past. It's gone. See you later. It's just a memory. All your past is a memory. If you discuss your past with your sibling will have a completely different viewpoint of what happened than you. Half of the time, they don't remember what you remember. My brother and I have completely different opposing views on our childhood. He can't remember half the shit. So who's right? The past doesn't exist anymore, darling. It's just a memory, so you can change it. Revising. Revise. How do you recharge your inner energy? Well, darling, drink coffee for a start. Just tell yourself you've got all the energy in the world. You're like an Energizer bunny. I'm just going up, guys. Sorry. I'm demented. Oh, so am I. That's the name of my TV show I'm writing. Luna the Samoyed, have you told me what you did? Me! That was me with the billboard. Oh, that was you, Veggie Cat 55. With the guy turning up with the pink shirt. I love that. Did I write a comment? Yet I saw it, but I haven't had a chance to write a comment. I love that. That's brilliant. So you thought you'd see a man in a pink shirt, and you did. See, that's testing yourselves, guys. Testing your power. Do it. Hi, 66 people who I've never met, probably. And half of you are followers. Hi. You love how blunt I am. Well, sorry, Shane. I can't be any other way. Plus, the chat goes so fast, I have to be quick. What's the name of your Facebook page, please? Link isn't working for me, and I'd love to join. Okay, so the link isn't working. I don't know why in my thing. So type in Facebook. Manifest, space, live, space. Manifest live with Loz, but spaces in between the words. It's exactly the same name as my TikTok, guys. Manifest live with Loz. Just keep spaces in between. All right? I love your energy. Oh, thank you, darling. If you want a specific text from someone, what would you imagine to live in the end? Well, darling, imagine you're already with them. Okay, if you want a relationship, imagine they're already your boyfriend. That's the key, not just the text. But say something like, they're constantly calling and texting me. They're blowing up my phone. I can't get away from their texts. They're obsessed with me now. Start affirming that. But live in the end, in your mind, that you're already together. You're already boyfriend, girlfriend, okay? Or you're already married. I've been living... Hang on. I don't know what I did. If I'm being positive, I don't know. Hang on, Luna. What else did you say? I've been living there, but not sure why a fight broke out and as broke everything between us. Well, darling, what were you thinking when the fight broke out? What were you thinking? You have to figure out, what was I thinking to make this fight break out? What was the fight about? What did you do in 3D? Did you do something that caused it? Did you say something? But what were you thinking? That's what you're going to have to work out, darling. I can't work it out for you. I don't know why a fight broke out, but it was what you were thinking of him, what you were thinking of yourself, what you were thinking might happen, horrible, terrible, shitty thoughts you were thinking about him. Oh, he's such an asshole. We're never going to get back together. What were you thinking about him and what were you thinking about you, darling? You need to really assess that, and that's why a fight broke out, and that's how you've got yourself in this situation. Okay? What if you struggle visualizing? Don't worry, Stephanie, darling. Just affirm. Just do affirmations. Don't worry about visualizing if you can't do it. Or imagine someone hearing. You hear someone. You smell someone. You can use other senses, darling. So glad I stumbled across this live. Yay, Jane Blackburn. Hooray. Join us. We go live every day, twice a day. You never know when I'm going to go live. And join the Facebook group, Manifest Live with Loz. With spaces in between. And I save all these lives. Yes, it's Manifest Live with Loz. Yes, that's it. Charlie, thank you, darling. If I want a specific text from someone, oh yeah, I saw that one. Was meant to see this morning. Oh, great. How do I start? Sorry, I've just joined. Do I write everything down and do it every day? Yes, darling, you don't have to write any shit down. Forget about all that bullshit you're seeing on here. You don't have to write anything down. You've got to think it. Your dominant thinking creates your reality. Whatever you're dominantly, frequently, habitually thinking all day, whatever that subconscious shit that runs your brain, that tape that's been running since you were 0 years old, that runs your life and that manifests. So all you have to do, darling, is think new thoughts. Create new thoughts that manifest. You don't have to write shit down if you don't want to. All these people telling you to script and do 369, they're not telling you to think it. Thinking it is the most important thing. Repetitively think the new stuff, the new affirmations, the new living in the end. You've got to live there up in your mind, in your little 5D delusional world. We are happily married. Oh, John and I are so happily married. I love being married to John. You look outside in 3D, John isn't even talking to you. Doesn't matter. I love John. We love being married. You've got to live up here, guys. Live in the end. Go and watch my lives, guys. And go and watch How to Manifest Properly on my page. It's got a big black heading. Go right down the bottom of the page. It's probably a third row. Watch the series of 12. You'll understand this in great detail. What's about free will? What about free will? No one has any free will in your reality, darling. No one has free will. They are only based on your assumptions about you, them, and the situation. That's what I'm saying. Everyone is reflecting your shitty thoughts and your good ones. The end. They have no free will. If you think they love you, they'll love you. If you think they hate you, they will. That's not free will. They don't have any. They can only reflect your thoughts. If you don't believe me, start testing it. Start saying that someone would say something. Start looking back at all the shit you created with your shitty thinking and think, oh my God, I broke us up by thinking I'm not good enough, by thinking shit, he might be looking at another girl, by thinking he might not return my text. Blah, 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 blah. No, darling, I'm not qualified to do shit. Thank you for your wisdom. It's just experience, darling. I'm a qualified person I'm qualified in fucking up my life and learning how to fix it. That's what I'm qualified in. I use my own voice recorded for affirmations. Hooray! And then listen to them before sleep. Does it work? Yes, darling. I have hundreds of them. Voice memos, guys. It's great. You go into your voice memo. You record what you want to say. You give it a name. I have ones for affirmations for my love life, affirmations for my career, affirmations for my body. Can you see? Then you can listen to them. Leave a bit of a gap because it's your voice. It's wonderful. Excellent idea. Excellent. Oh, hi. I saw my message. You are beautiful. Oh, thanks, darling. How do I imagine we are together, darling? Imagine a scene that you are already together. What would it be? Only you can decide that. Is it your beautiful honeymoon? Is it you just lying in bed together, having breakfast in bed one morning when you're married? What is it? Have a little scene, okay? Do we have to affirm out loud or just in our heads? Darling, in your head is the key because you've got to think it, okay? But you can do it out loud. I do it out loud. I walk around the park like a lunatic talking to myself, but everyone thinks I'm talking to someone on the phone because I've got earphones in. I scream and yell at myself in the shower, in the car. I rampage out loud. I can't help myself. I'm a nut. Okay, I added you on Insta. Oh, lovely. On limiting beliefs. What's your question, darling? On all limiting beliefs? I can't see. Can we get rid of negative thoughts or limiting beliefs? Yes, darling, just what I'm saying. Write down all your negative thoughts or limiting beliefs. Okay, write them down. Write the complete opposite on the other side of the page and start affirming those. Every time you think of that shitty negative thought, jump in. Shut up, Carl! Give it a name. Shut up. Whatever. What a load of bullshit. And then say what your new thought is. I'm a piece of shit. No, everyone loves me. I'm wonderful. No one listens to me. When I talk, people listen. You're a stupid asshole. I am so fucking smart. Jump in, darling, every time you hear that shit. Do you support Muslims? Of course I do. Do I support Black Lives Matter? Why does everyone come in here and ask me if I support Black Lives Matter and Muslims? Do I look like the kind of person who'd be racist? Of course I'm not, darling. Is there any point in manifesting love or a specific boy? Yes, darling. You can have them back or a new boy or any boy you like. They're all based on your thinking, darling. If you think they like you, they'll like you. If you think they won't, they won't. Start thinking they like you. Start thinking they're already your boyfriend. Such and such and I, he loves being my boyfriend. John loves being my boyfriend. He's always giving me gifts. He's always telling me how much he loves me. Start saying all that stuff, darling, and see what happens. Trust me. All right, thank you. Oh, good. How do you get your crush to like you back? Darling, start telling yourself that he already likes you. He loves me so much. He's always texting me. He's always sending me Snapchats. He loves being with me. He loves being on socials with me and chatting all night. He loves me and only me. He doesn't look at any other girls but me. Start saying those things in your head, darling. Don't have any thoughts thinking, wish he'd talk to me. Why hasn't he spoken to me yet? I bet you he likes other girls. Stop all that. Just think he already likes you. He loves being my boyfriend. Start saying that, darling. He loves being my boyfriend. Say his name. John loves being my boyfriend. He's always sending me texts. He loves spending time with me. Okay? You're amazing. I'm manifesting my sister happy and curing her bipolar. Oh, yay! Curing her bipolar. Wonderful. Yeah, guys, if someone's got bipolar or depression, see them differently. Okay? Start seeing them as not having that anymore. And they will change. I promise you. Because they will turn up in your reality different. They really will. Can you please say hi, Glenda? Hi, Glenda. I'm from Ireland. Oh, I never got there, unfortunately. What do you write down when you're manifesting a crush? Darling, you don't have to write it down if you don't want. Just think it in your mind. John loves me so much. He loves being my boyfriend. Just think it, darling. Just think it. But you can write it down. John loves being my boyfriend. John loves me so much. Whatever his name is. Harry. Whatever. Okay? Write a letter from him, a pretend letter or a text. Pretending he wrote it to you. Okay? Oh my God. I was just saying I constantly get texts from my boyfriend. Wow, he texted me. Exactly, Rachel. You're a master at this. Do you do readings? No, darling, not readings, but I do one-to-one coaching. Okay, half an hour paid coaching. Just DM me at Manifest Live with Loz on my account. Send me a little DM. We'll set it up over Skype or Messenger or WhatsApp. And we'll have a chat. You send me your backstory. What is it you're trying to manifest? What you're trying to get? Okay? The whole backstory of what happened. I'll analyze it, all the issues I can see. Because it'll be pretty easy for me when I read it. I know. Right? And then we sit down. We work it out. New affirmations you're going to do. What you're going to do. How you're going to get the shit you want. All right, darling? Hey, you're pretty. Where are you from? Oh, thanks, darling. I'm from Perth. That's where I am right now. You are beautiful and keep going. Oh, thanks, Amal. Hi. What if John doesn't? What if John doesn't what? Love you? No, you decide, darling. They have no free will. If you tell in your head that John loves you, he'll fucking love you. If you say, John doesn't like me, I think John doesn't like me, I bet you he's looking at other girls, why isn't he texting me back? Then he'll think that, oh, I don't think I'll text her. I think that girl over there is quite hot. That's what they start doing, guys. They have no free will. They're only based on your thinking, okay? What are your thoughts on hypnosis? Yes, darling, that works because all it is turning off your monkey mind, putting new thoughts in. I got hypnotised. I had a past life regression hypnosis. It was bloody freaky. Went for an hour and 50 minutes. I've got the recording of it. And my subconscious mind or source in me or God in me spoke at the end and gave me every answer I've ever needed to know for my entire life. It was bizarre. But yes, you can get hypnotised. That's why I'm saying your mind runs your body. You can go and get hypnotised to lose weight. You can go and get hypnotised to stop smoking. Well, how come that works? Because of your mind. You've convinced your mind that you now don't smoke. You come out of the hypnosis, don't want cigarettes anymore. Your mind runs your body. Your mind runs your life. Tell us more about your past life. Oh, my past life, I was a famous not Shakespearean time, before Shakespeare actor. And when I said it, because I am an actor, I thought, oh, don't be stupid, Loz, as if you're an actor. But I couldn't work it out, and I kept saying, I am a queen, but I'm also an actor. And she was saying, what? And the lady in the hypnosis was like totally confused. I was totally confused. Then later, when I realised who I was, I said the lady's name. She said, who was Nell? And I said, she goes, was it Nell Gwynn? And I said, yeah. She goes, oh, that's a person who really lived. And I said, yeah, I know. I remember hearing her name, but I never knew anything about her. And anyway, I feel stupid telling this. Hopefully you guys believe me and don't poo-poo it. But basically, she had had an affair with the king and had 2 children to him, and she was treated as a queen, even though she was just the actress. Who knows? Anyway, but that was my past life. It was really short, but the future life I had in the hypnosis was crazy. And it showed me having a baby, my mum at a graveside. I was at my mum's graveside. It was fucking bizarre. And this is why I'm saying to you guys, your subconscious doesn't know what's real and what isn't. So if you live in the end, it doesn't know it's not real. I was in this hypnosis. I wasn't knowing where I was walking, and the lady was saying, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm in a graveyard." She said, "Who are you there to see?" I said, "I don't know." And all of a sudden, I burst out crying in here. "Oh, it's my mum!" I'm saying, and I'm weeping in this thing. And I really thought my mum had died. Like, it was that real. That's why I'm saying to you, your subconscious doesn't have a clue. If you start convincing yourself you're already married, it doesn't know. It thinks, "Oh, all right, we're married now, are we? Great. We're not depressed anymore. Oh, fantastic. We don't have PTSD anymore? Oh, good." It won't look for evidence of it anymore, and it will start looking for evidence that you are married. And things will start to move and you'll become married. Just how it works, guys. It doesn't know the difference between real and fake. Oh my God, I love past lives. Did a hypnosis for it. Was truly moving. Isn't it? It's really fucking weird. I'm really glad I did it. It was wonderful. Wow, amazing. Tell us more about your past life. Okay, well, God loves you. Oh, does he? Oh, that's good. He, she, it. Hi, first time on this page. Is it all about positive thoughts and believing in yourself? Well, yes, darling, it is, but it's also about manifestation because you manifest, your thoughts manifest. So none of this bullshit about LOA and crystals and shit. I'm talking about your dominant thoughts create. That's all manifesting is. And yes, I do talk about positive thinking and getting rid of your negative shit in your head. God, what? Wilmo, you follow her. Thanks for following me, guys. So, guys, do follow me and do go to the Facebook page if you ever want to watch these lives back. Some of them go for like 3 hours. I'm adding them slowly in the Facebook page. You can scroll down the page and watch them all. Okay, guys? They go for ages. And your questions might be answered in there. And there's some lovely, lovely people in there all discussing all different things about manifesting and negative thinking and getting rid of your crap in your life. Do crystals work? No, darling, only if you think they do. So, Millie, if I pick up this and I think this placemat made of pearl has powers, and it's going to give me my manifestation, it will, because I believe it. It's a placebo, darling. It's just you believing in it that makes it work. You believe in the crystal, it'll work. If you don't believe in the crystal, it won't work. It's just your mind, darling, just your mind. Any more questions, guys? Otherwise, I will log off. Have I missed any? You're truly brilliant. Thank you for your advice. Do you do lives often? Oh, thank you, darling. Definitely not Tana123. Yes, I do them twice daily. I never know when. The only set times I do lives, guys, is 6 p.m. EST on a Sunday night, which will be tomorrow my time. So Sunday night today, 6 p.m. EST time, and 9 p.m. EST on a Thursday night. They're the only two set times. Other than that, you have to follow me to know, guys, because it's really random because my life's random. Okay, and I never know when I'm going to log on. Okay, but also follow the group, Manifest Live with Loz. Go in the private group, request to join, answer a few questions saying you saw me on TikTok. I'll let you in, watch all the lives. How do you know if someone is my soulmate? You don't, darling. You decide if they are. That guy's my soulmate. Oh, no, that guy is. You decide, darling. Your dominant thoughts create. If you think they're your fucking soulmate, they're your soulmate. The end. That's what I think about soulmates anyway, because everyone can be your soulmate, darling, based on your dominant thoughts. If you think they love you, they'll love you. If you think they're your soulmate, they are. Do you revisit a romantic relationship from a past life in this life? I've no idea, darling. Not a clue. I don't know anything about past lives. I just did the hypnosis. I've no idea. Hi, lovely. How are you? With manifesting, do you have to say it every day? Yes, Joby. All right? You want to affirm every day because you're trying to get that negative shit out of your mind, guys. You have 70,000 thoughts. We're trying to get rid of the shit that caused the shit that you're trying to change. So if you start thinking, oh, John and I are happily married, but then you forget about it, and all day the next day you're thinking, why isn't he texting me? I miss him. You've got to live in the end, first of all, that you're already happily married, but you've got to affirm, John loves being my husband. I love John so much and he loves me so much. You've got to live in the end, darling, so when you're not getting the text, you don't get thrown. Okay? What is the author I refer to? Oh, Neville Goddard is the person I base most of my manifesting learnings on, guys, my manifestation learnings. Neville Goddard, Goddard. All his lectures are free on Google. All his recorded lectures are on YouTube. But he talks about the Bible a lot because he translated the Bible into many different languages. And he talks about how the Bible is talking about you and your consciousness and your ability and your power to create. If you don't like the Bible teachings he talks about, it might put you off. And he's very oldie-worldy. He was born in 1905. Okay, so it's very oldie-worldy speak, but he's lovely to listen to. Neville Goddard. Any more questions, guys? Do you believe people manifest illness? Yes. What about babies that are ill? No, babies, guys, the age 0 to 7, you haven't formed anything yet. That's when your subconscious is forming your beliefs. Okay? If they get ill, their parents probably thought they would get ill. Probably worried about them getting ill. pretty freaked out. I don't know how illness is formed. All I know is that when you're an adult, you form illness in your body. But people don't believe this, and so I could argue with people all day long saying they could get rid of illness or create illness, and if they don't believe me, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know for a fact why it happens, but as Neville says, it's someone treading in the wine press. It's like COVID. How did COVID start? I personally believe, and so do a lot of people, that the collective consciousness of the world was worried about a pandemic coming. All you have to do is go into Google and look up pandemic fears or whatever, previous ones, lectures they were giving about it would only take one pandemic to ruin the world. And they kept talking about it, 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 and it manifested. Make sense? Can I manifest that my ex leaves me alone? Well, darling, yes, of course, but you can also change them into someone that isn't painful to you and isn't a pain. Start imagining them differently, seeing them differently. Okay? How do you manifest good thoughts with my anxiety? Well, darling, stop saying you've got anxiety for a start, because that's making it, suppressing your subconscious mind. Oh, we're anxious. We've got anxiety. Better be anxious. Okay? Forget you've got anxiety. Just forget about it. Okay? Anxiety is a state of not feeling safe, right? Of your thoughts racing all day long. Of you not being able to stop worrying about the future, the future. What's going to happen? Okay? What are people thinking now, in the future? So all you need to do, darling, is write down all those anxious, fucking horrible thoughts you're having. Write them all down. Then write the opposite on the other side of the page. And every time you have that horrible, anxious thought, darling, replace it with a new thought. I don't feel safe. I am always safe and always have been. People are talking about me. What are they saying? No one ever talks about me unless they're words of love. Okay? Start writing down new affirmations. Do them every morning when you wake up. The new affirmations. Do them every night when you go to sleep. When your mind's idle, but when you replace the anxious thought, darling, and stop saying you've got anxiety. You are brilliant. Oh, thank you, darling. So inspirational. Thank you. We'll definitely be watching your previous lives to learn more. Oh, thanks, darling. Do you think an English and Oz relationship could work? What do you mean? I lived in England. I went out with heaps of English guys. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter what nationality they are, what ethnicity they are, how old they are, where they live. Darling, you decide. If you decide they love you, they love you. The end. Doesn't matter where they came from. Or do you mean distant? He's in England, you're in Australia. Of course. Circumstances don't matter. I want you to say that over and over again, darling. Doesn't matter about the distance. Doesn't matter. If you decide you're together, things will start moving to make it so. People will start moving. Things will start happening. A bridge of incidents will occur where they'll come here. You'll go there. COVID will disappear. You'll be able to travel. Don't worry about the distance, if that's what you're asking. Are affirmations or creating a story more effective? Both, actually, darling, because you can do all the affirmations in the world, but if you're holding on to your old shitty story about you, or you're holding on to your old shitty story about your ex, but you're saying, he loves me so much, but you're saying, fuck, he's a bastard, and you're saying to your friends, oh, yeah, he did this to me, and then he said this, and la 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 la, you're holding on to the old story about him, so how can he possibly be this lovely new man that you're imagining? If you're holding on to that old shit, you've got to get rid of the old shit about him, and especially get rid of the old shit about you, to make your affirmations real and come true. Do you believe poverty is manifested? Well, I think you can get out of it. Okay, so once you're born into it, like you're born into, I don't know, Soweto, you didn't help that as a baby. It wasn't your fault, but you can get out of it. Yes, by your mindset, because there's plenty of people who've got out of poverty. But there's also people who stay in there because of the mindset that is given to them when they are poor, from a poor family. They're told money doesn't grow on trees, we can't afford it, da-da-da-da-da-da, and they perpetuate their thinking throughout their life like that, and they tell their children, and the cycle continues. Until someone goes, I can get out of here. I can do whatever I want. I am wealthy just because I said so. And their mindset changes and they become wealthy. And they get out of Soweto or wherever. Understand? Thank you. Another awesome, informative live. Oh, you're welcome, my darling. Affirmations or... any more questions, guys? Honest question, Loz. Do you believe in the COVID pandemic? Believe in it? Or believe it's real? Yeah, it's real. It's a real disease and things are going around. But what I believe is that it created in that way. And what I would like to say about that, and you can believe me or not, I think the way to make it go away a little bit is stop watching the news. The more power we give it, guys, the more attention we give it, the more focus we give it, what you focus on grows. We're giving it so much focus. If we took our focus away, it'd be interesting to see what happened. That's just my thought on it anyway. Could be completely wrong. What do I know? I get a bit overwhelmed about where to start with affirmations. Do you have any tips? Darling, just start write some main ones, the things that really work to the core of your issue. If your issue is not feeling beautiful, go to my Manifest Live with Loz and do those ones. If your core is feeling like you're rejected and you're not enough and the person rejected you and there's a third party, go and do my I am irreplaceable affirmations. Okay? If it's not feeling like a queen, not feeling respected, you put out someone else up on the pedestal, go and do my queen ones. Or write down your own, darling. What are the core things? I am not beautiful. I am beautiful just the way I am. People don't respect me. I've always been treated with love and respect. Okay? What are the core, say 4. Just give yourself 4 about you, not the other person, just about you, darling. Your 4 core things, and just work on those every day. Say those every day over and over. What are your thoughts on free will? No one has any, darling, in your reality because they're only based on your thinking. Okay? Your thoughts about you, them, and the situation. They don't have any free will, darling. They can only reflect you. When you start realizing this, it's really scary. You realize you manifested your shitty relationship. You manifested your bad relationship with your parents. You manifested breaking up with your best mate just by your thinking. They have no free will. They can only reflect back what you were already thinking. Oh, I hope my friend isn't angry at me. I hope that guy texts me back. My dad's an asshole, and he'll be an asshole. Can you say a word in Arabic? No, darling, I don't know any, unfortunately. Salam alaikum, that's all I know. I hate the news. Yes, so do I, darling. I stopped watching it 5 years ago. It's the fear hour. Stop watching it. Fear runs the world, guys. They control you with fear. Sorry. Watch a book, read a book called Outwitting the Devil. It's all about how fear controls the world. It's very eye-opening. It was banned for many years. Why? It's by Napoleon Hill. He's another great manifestation teacher. How do you let go of negative energy? Darling, well, stop telling yourself you've got negative energy for a fucking start. Okay? And then do what I just spoke about. Write down all your negative thoughts that you're having all day. They'll really scare you because you have a lot. Then write the opposite and make those your new affirmations that you say every day, on the hour, every hour if you have to. I am beautiful just the way I am. I was wonderfully made. Everyone loves me just the way I am. I am the smartest girl in the room. Everyone loves me. Whatever it is, at the core of you, the negative shit. You're so stupid. You're fat. No, I'm not. I'm beautiful. You're so dumb. What'd you do that for? I am the smartest person in any room. Get to the core of the negative thought, darling. Create an affirmation. Very true. Napoleon Hill. I love Napoleon Hill. So that's all about you thinking in your mind. Yes, darling, everything is created by your dominant thinking. How people treat you, your relationships, how they turn out, what job offers you get, how much money you make, how you lose money, how you hold on to money. It's all based on your thoughts about money. Your relationships are all thoughts about you. What you think about relationships. If your parents got divorced, you might think, oh, relationships never work out. If your dad cheated on your mum, you might think men cheat. That's a dominant thought you have, and then you'll bring that into the relationship, and you can't help yourself because it's there from childhood. You might think, I'm not good enough. Everyone treats me like rubbish, and then people will. How much time should you spend on each affirmation? Well, darling, just do a little block of time, okay? Like 5 minutes on, say, 3 or 4 affirmations for a day, for the morning, and then at night. But it depends on your negative thinking. If you're negatively thinking all day, do it a lot. Every time you have that negative thought, counter it with your affirmation. Oh, sorry, my dad's trying to contact me on Facebook. It's all gone crazy. All right, guys, I better log off because it's getting dark. My dad's trying to send me a message. The live's gone all wonky. So, guys, please follow me at manifest space live space with space Loz on Facebook. All the lives are saved there. Well, not all of them. I'm adding them. And follow me so you can join me live every day. I go live every day. And I'm doing another one at 9 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. EST tonight, Sunday, New York time, Eastern time. So join me then. All right, guys. And please, if you want private coaching, just DM me. Bye, guys.